I have spent the last year testing over 1,000 videos across every major AI generation model to answer one fundamental question: which of these tools is actually worth your budget in 2026? Today, I am handing you my complete ranked breakdown of the wins, the quirks, and the price tags, plus exactly how I use them to create content that actually captures attention. To keep things fair, I ran a universal prompt across every single model, ensuring identical instructions, framing, and style requests so we could see a level playing field. This testing method gave me a perfectly clear look at how each specific engine interprets lighting, texture, complex camera movements, and audio constraints. After nailing the baseline, I dove into niche prompts that play to each model's specific strengths, so you know exactly which tool to lean on for your unique projects. We start at the top with the most photorealistic, cinema-grade option that truly feels like it was captured on a real film set. Think of this model as the Hollywood studio of AI. It is unbelievably convincing in its depth and material detail, but it is also quite wallet-draining. It nails real-world lighting and textures flawlessly, making the results look like they were captured on location by a professional crew. The major catch here is that it costs a fortune per clip, which makes it impractical for the day-to-day grind of social media content creation. It is absolutely perfect for hero pieces you want to showcase in high resolution, but it is not built for pumping out dozens of quick clips a week. My universal prompt testing on this model resulted in a 12-second clip that looked like a genuine handheld camera walkthrough, complete with realistic reflections. Even though it missed one minor staging detail I requested, the fidelity was honestly insane for an AI generator. The takeaway is simple. If you need a flagship piece that looks like a film festival entry, choose this, but expect to pay a premium if you are on a shared platform. Next up, we have a long-standing, cost-efficient workhorse that sits in the perfect sweet spot for creators who need quality without the massive overhead. The colors are more vibrant and the pacing feels snappy, which makes it an ideal choice for social media environments where you need to iterate quickly. I ran my universal scene through this model, and it delivered a punchy, social native clip that was loaded with usable detail. I also pushed it with niche prompts, like a tense cockpit scene in a thunderstorm, and the results were surprisingly impressive. The lesson here is that when you need quantity and decent quality, this model is an absolute steal for your production budget. You can crank out variations and test different hooks without burning through your entire bank account. Its only real limit is that it leans toward a hyper-saturated, social-first aesthetic, so it might not be your best bet if you need ultra-photorealistic micro-details. In that same price bracket, there is another model that includes a feature creators absolutely love: multi-shot prompting. Instead of generating one continuous, potentially meandering clip, you can define multiple angles and scenes in a single request. When I tested the multi-shot function, the transitions and shot accuracy were genuinely impressive for such a low price point. For directors who want a storyboarded feel without having to spend hours on manual editing, this functionality is a massive time saver. Now let's look at a model specifically built for speed and complex, fluid movement. If your content relies on dancers, athletes, or fast-paced choreography, this engine is a total champion. It utilizes advanced pose and skeletal tracking that successfully avoids the classic, unsettling noodle limb artifact you see in other models. The trade-off is a touch less polish on static backgrounds, but for social-first clips, motion fidelity is almost always more important than background texture. A secret I use is that shorter durations usually yield better visual quality on these engines because they concentrate their compute on the most important frames. Then, there is the big company player, which is the name everyone trusts for technical cinema-level control. This model is a dream for people who want precise camera direction, like dolly pushes, focal length control, and clean, professional transitions. I tested it with a pro-style skateboard shot, and the camera work was flawless, while the start and end frame features allowed for incredibly smart transitions. For creators chasing that premium ad look or slick channel opener, this is usually your best bet at a mid-tier price point. So far, we have covered the obvious trade-offs. Realism is expensive, cheap is stylized, and motion requires specialized engines. But here is the recurring problem I run into. I end up with 15 different high-quality clips, and then I spend hours manually trimming them for social media. That is where most creators actually lose time and money, because generating the content is only half the battle. You could subscribe to 5 different expensive tools and still find yourself manually editing everything, which defeats the point of using AI. That is exactly why I started using an AI-driven, long-to-short form editor to handle the post-production heavy lifting. This workflow hack changed my entire output. Instead of manual editing, I batch import my longer renders into an automated editor designed to find the viral pieces. The tool automatically detects high-energy moments, emphatic audio peaks, and visual punchlines, then slices clean clips for every platform. It even suggests captions, hooks, and formats them for vertical, square, or story ratios, meaning I can post in minutes instead of hours. Beyond the editing, the next game changer is an auto-scheduling feature that queues your content across your profiles. You can plan, tweak, and manage everything from one single dashboard, rather than juggling 5 different applications at once. This matters because generating a dozen variations of the same idea is only valuable if they actually ship consistently to your audience. I still use the Photoreal models for hero pieces and the motion engines for choreography, but for daily content, this automated editor is the real MVP. It is not just about saving time, it is about maintaining creative momentum so you can test dozens of hooks per week and learn what works. Here is a simple workflow I swear by. Use the high-end Cine model for your 30-second hero intros and keep them rare. Use the cheaper mid-range engine for bulk social content where you can iterate fast, try different captions, and test various calls to action. Use the motion-focused model specifically for dance, athletic, or stunt-heavy scenes to keep that professional polish. Then, run everything you want to publish through that auto-editing tool to generate your vertical native clips. Honestly, the smartest creators I know are the ones who separate generation from publishing to avoid subscription fatigue. They use the best tool for the specific creative problem, but they centralize their post-production and distribution. That is how you scale without sinking into a pit of software subscriptions that you don't even use. Remember, high-fidelity engines are incredible for hero content, mid-tier engines are perfect for bulk social, and multi-shot is great for director control. If you are serious about growth, you need an automated long-to-short editor with scheduling. It is the glue that turns sporadic work into a consistent machine. If you want to try the exact workflow I used for these tests, I dropped a link to the platform I use in the description below. Start small, generate a few pieces from different models, and then let the editor do the heavy lifting for you. You will be genuinely surprised how quickly your posting cadence improves once you stop manually editing every single clip. Thanks for sticking around, and I will keep running these tests so you can pick the right tools for your creative goals. See you in the next video as we dive deeper into the AI revolution.